In this segment, I'm going to read you an article in its entirety, as paraphrasing this article will really prove difficult to shorten since the paragraphs are so short and I feel that every detail is important. The writer is Johanna Lee from Inside Edition. When a 7-year-old boy was spotted alone on the street and trying to sell a stuffed animal for food, Ohio police officers went above and beyond to help him. Officer Steve Dunham from the Franklin Police Department told InsideEdition.com his team responded to a call about an unsupervised young boy walking around a high-traffic area. According to Dunham, the 7-year-old was standing outside a pharmacy trying to sell a stuffed animal for money to buy food. He said he was hungry and hadn't eaten in several days, Dunham said, so he tried to sell a stuffed dog to get some money for something to eat. Dunham wrote in his incident report that the boy wasn't even wearing any shoes. So the officer took the boy to a Subway restaurant next door and picked up sandwiches before returning to the police department to have dinner and share a prayer with the child. Ultimately, it broke my heart, he said. I wanted to bring him home. As Dunham returned to do more police work, the other officers pitched in and spent time with the boy watching cartoons and showing him the ropes. Meanwhile, Officer Amanda Myers investigated the home and discovered the boy's family was living in squalor, Dunham said. When she arrived, the parents were apparently asleep and did not realize the 7-year-old was not at the residence, he said. In an incident report, Myers reported seeing bugs and soiled food throughout the house. It was a really bad situation, told InsideEdition.com. Officers alerted child services, and the siblings were placed in the temporary custody of their uncle, according to police report. Their parents, Michael Bethel, 35, and Tammy Bethel, 37, have each been charged with 5 counts of misdemeanor child endangerment. They both pleaded not guilty at a Tuesday arraignment and were released on their recognizance. They have been ordered to have no contact with the children. According to Chief Russ Whitman, the boy's 10-year-old and 13-year-old siblings were at home while 2 other siblings, 15 and 17, were their friends. Okay, I have to say that this was the hardest, most depressing news article I've ever used on this show. My personal thoughts don't count, by the way. This just broke my heart. I had heard a story about 2 or 3 weeks ago of a boy who was taken by a flood in his car. A whole bunch of people, including the police officer and several other drivers, took the toy and stitched it up, and in the end they put the bear back together and got it back to the child. Well, this isn't it. This boy had nothing. He had no food. His family was living in squalor. He had no one to turn to. I mean, my God. Tried to sell his toy for food? That is a prized possession he was willing to give to anyone who would give him food. This is just, God, it's awful. This poor kid, but the worst thing were his parents. It's just awful that they let their own child so uncared for. They could have done something, anything to get their child, and yet they left him starving, dirty, and without shoes, partially and virtually unclean. I mean, awful. And for the parents, how could they plead not guilty? The poor kid, the evidence just okay to be neglected? Seriously? Bullshit! Now, let's look at the opposite. Thank God that our officer Dunham for getting this child a true meal and feeling proper emotions for the boy. Here's hoping the boy can finally get a good life with food, clothes, and most of all, love.